Yeah, let's start with that. Hunter Biden appearing in federal court in Los Angeles this hour. He's pleaded not guilty to 9 felony and misdemeanor tax offences. He's facing 3 felony and 6 misdemeanor counts of evading $1.4 million in taxes. The president's son is also the focus right now of an inquiry from House Republicans who yesterday staged a hearing to hold him in contempt of Congress for not complying with a subpoena to sit for a closed-door deposition. What caught them by surprise was Hunter Biden's appearance in the committee room in the middle of those contempt proceedings, and that sparked utter chaos.
It does not matter who you are, where you come from, or who your father is, or your last name. Yes, I'm looking at you, Hunter Biden, as I'm speaking to you. You are not above the law at all. You are the epitome of white privilege, coming into the Oversight Committee, spitting in our face, ignoring a congressional subpoena to be deposed. What are you afraid of? You have no balls to come up here and...
Mr. Chairman, point of inquiry.
Mr. Chairman,
if the gentlelady wants to hear from Hunter Biden, we can hear from him right now, Mr. Chairman. Let's take a vote and hear from Hunter Biden. What are you afraid of?
Hold on. Order.
Are women allowed to speak in here or no? Are women allowed to speak in here or no? Could you keep interrupting me?
Let's see if it was a little more ordered in Los Angeles. Our correspondent Emma Vardy is there for us. So he's entered a plea, Emma. Has he been released?
He has, under certain terms, but I can tell you certainly not the kind of drama that you saw yesterday. It was a pretty short hearing here today. Hunter Biden arrived round the back through in the car, so we didn't get to see him walk up the steps here. Lots of press here, though, to watch. He was in and out of court pretty quickly. He was there dressed in a black suit and tie. He just answered yes or no to a few procedural questions, and then he pleaded not guilty to the 9 charges that he's facing of tax evasion. Then there was some discussion about when the dates might come up, but he'll be facing trial in the coming months. But of course, this is a legal battle that he's facing here, but very much linked to the overall political picture, because of course Republicans who are conducting an impeachment inquiry in Washington are trying to link Hunter Biden's business dealings and his legal problems with his father, the President Joe Biden. So it's all playing into the big political picture. What might happen to Hunter Biden? Well, if he was found guilty of some of these quite serious charges, well, he could be facing prison time, up to 17 years in prison, although in reality that would probably be quite a lot less. But his legal team are expected to argue that these charges, they will say, are politically motivated. They will say he is pleading not guilty because they argue that after he became sober, after battling alcohol and drug addictions, that he then went on to pay his taxes and any penalty. But the indictment, the charge that he's facing, make pretty eye-opening reading. He's accused of owing $1.4 million in taxes, $1.4 million over a period of about 2016 to 2019. He's accused of going on funding a lavish lifestyle, spending money on drugs, on women, on expensive cars and expensive hotels, and not paying his taxes, and in some cases putting personal spending down as business spending. So a pretty complicated charge sheet that he's facing, but just a short hearing today in which he pleaded not guilty to all those charges.